I was about to cry up there. I don't like him. Not that I don't like him, but don't, all right, like, he just kept saying it. Okay, you're gonna eat 3 meals, right? Like, all right, Ryan, damn. You don't have to keep telling me that I need to eat. I heard you the first 3 times you said it. I feel like I'm losing my bud, and we don't want that. Take the gut, not the butt. Oh, I got weighed in. Boom. I'm not really proud of the number. I feel like I could have done better, but that's probably because I'm not eating enough protein. My life is looking good. That's the energy you gotta have every day you wake up. That's not the energy I've been having every day I wake up, but that's the energy I have right now today on February 2nd of 2023. Life is good, and it's gonna get better. Okay, I'm back. So I showed you guys how much I was able to eat. I did pack the rest of the salad up. I can eat this again later on. What time is it? I mean, technically it's lunchtime. I could maybe finish it off for dinner. I probably won't finish it off. And I have some rotisserie chicken at home that I can add to it. But yeah, 2 months post-op. And I feel good. I do. They do say that, you know, after you have the surgery, you have a lot more energy, and I do feel like I have a lot more energy. There are moments where I'm like, I have the itis after I eat something very small, but I do feel a lot more energized. I do notice that my face is getting smaller, like I said in a previous video. What else? I have been working out. I'm literally in workout gear because I have boot camp tonight, and so I'm like, I'm running errands. I'm like, let me do a couple things while I'm out here. And then I'm just gonna work on this video and edit it so you guys can get it today, because it is officially my 2-month post-op date. So yeah, I just put on my workout stuff just in case I'm out here until about 5:30, which is not, you know, impossible. I'm always on the street, especially if I decide to do Instacart or something like that. But yeah, what else? What other updates? So I did have a doctor's appointment, and I will actually insert the footage because I have footage from that day. Duh. Today is February 16th. I'm 7 weeks post-op. So I'm about to run into this doctor's appointment. The Mardi Gras traffic was crazy getting here to the West Bank. So I'm glad I made it in time and I'm not late. But I just want to let you guys know what's going on really quickly. I don't really know what's going on with my voice. It's been kind of like raspy and in and out since yesterday. I'm not sick. I do have a little cough, but I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can record while I'm at the doctor, because y'all know last time I said I was just going to ask him. I did not bring my tripod. That's fine. I can just hold the phone with my hand. It's nothing new. But yeah, let's go see what's going on and weigh in. Y'all, I was in there about to cry because he told me I shouldn't be eating sunflower seeds. When I tell you, I have never been addicted to sunflower seeds in my life. I really think that I went from being a sugary type of person to being a salty type of person. Like, I want to eat pickles and sunflower seeds and just, I've never been into that stuff like that. Like, I like it, but not OD like how I want it now. I was about to cry. I didn't actually see the doctor today. I didn't see my surgeon. I met with the nurse, Ryan. And I asked him if I could record, and he was like, oh, they probably wouldn't want you to do that in here. You know, with me, it's fine. And then I was like, oh, so I can record with you? And he was like, I don't know, you know, because I'm going to go through everything. I had to fill out this little worksheet, and I should have got some footage of it before I turned it in. But he was like, I'm going to go through everything on the worksheet. And, you know, because this is their office, I don't want to have you record, and then they may not want the information out there, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But prior to going into my actual appointment, I was sitting there for like 30 minutes. Like, they took forever to see me. And I was early. So prior to going to my actual appointment, I had to fill out a little worksheet that asked about, you know, whether I'm getting my 60 grams of protein, if I'm exercising, if I'm getting enough liquid, I can't remember everything that was on it, but it was a long checklist where you would either check off yes or no. And I checked off no maybe about 4 times, obviously with the protein, because I really don't track it, and I should do better at tracking it. Track your protein after surgery. I'm trying to remember everything. I can't remember everything that was on the list. But then it also had questions at the bottom of it, you know, asking for like a typical, you know, day and what you would eat. So like for breakfast. And so for breakfast, I usually grab a protein shake in the morning, like I told you guys, and have that on my way to work. Lunch, when I do meal prep, I usually do like a salmon burger or a shrimp burger that I got from Trader Joe's. And I bought those little artichoke cups from Trader Joe's as well. Usually don't get to it because I'm full by the time I get through the salmon burger or the shrimp burger or whatever. So I don't get to the artichoke cup. And I told him that. For dinner, I wrote, you know, quotation marks. Whenever you write quotation marks on the paper after something, that means that it's the same thing as above. At least that's what I was taught. He didn't recognize that. And I also wrote sometimes, right? So meaning sometimes I have for dinner what I had for lunch, or sometimes I don't eat. And he was like, sometimes? Like, sometimes I don't eat because I just don't feel hungry. And he basically just kept beating in my head that I'm not eating enough. And down so after dinner it was like snack, and I wrote protein chips because y'all know I be crushing them protein chips. I wrote Greek yogurt, which I just recently got into. I wrote sunflower seeds, which I've been addicted to. I've been addicted to eating sunflower seeds. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like I will buy all the flavors. I've had pizza, I've had ranch, I've had barbecue. And so I explained to him, like, you know, for me, it's like, I don't know what it is, but the sensation of like chewing the sunflower seed and then, you know, eating the nut, obviously, that you get out of the sunflower seed, I don't feel hungry after that. And he was like, yeah, no, you need to actually eat food. You need to eat meals. You need to eat 3 meals a day. You need to make sure that they are protein driven, like heavy on the protein. Sunflower seeds, you know, especially for women, we find that later on down the line, if you've been eating sunflower seeds or you pick up the habit of eating them, or a lot, just eating nuts in general, you tend to have stalls. You tend to stop losing weight for however long. And, you know, that happens with women. So I'm not saying you can't have sunflower seeds, but I want you to steer away from having them frequently or having too much of them. And I'm just like, when I tell you I was in there about to cry, I don't know what's going on, but I was about to cry when he told me that I can't, like, he didn't say that you can't, he didn't say, Leslie Ann, you cannot have sunflower seeds ever again in your life. You're bugging. Like, he didn't say that, but I was about to cry. I don't know what's going on with my hormones. I'm not on my period. I'm not on my period. But when I tell you, I had to hold back tears. He made me feel really bad. The great thing about him working there is that he has had bariatric surgery. A few of them in the office, I believe, have had it. The receptionist has had it. So, you know, I was in the store one day last week or the week before, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can I have honey? Can I have agave? Like, what can I have? I can't have honey or agave. It's too much sugar. So I called real quick right before they closed. I called at like 4 something, like 4:40. I'm like, let me see if she's going to answer, because I know she works at the front desk and she could quickly answer my question. So it's good to have them working there. But he made me feel bad. Like, he just made me feel so bad. Oh, man. He just made me feel so bad. But I told him, I was like, prior to this surgery, I was not an eater, and I was worried about that. I did not eat meals prior to surgery. And I was hopeful that maybe it would change. And I was like, I bought all these containers to meal prep, and I did that for like a week, and then I was like, okay. And he was laughing. He was like, yeah, but you need to eat. You need to eat. And you need to eat 3 meals a day, and you need to eat protein. Because what's going to happen is you're going to lose the weight, but it's not going to be the fat. You're going to be losing muscle. It's going to start to take the protein from your muscle. So you need to make sure you're eating protein. Like, that's what's going to happen to you. Or you're going to stall. You're not going to lose as much weight anymore because you're not eating protein. I was about to cry up there. I don't like him. Not that I don't like him, but all right, like, he just kept saying it. Okay, you're gonna eat 3 meals, right? Like, all right, Ryan, damn. You don't have to keep telling me that I need to eat. I heard you the first 3 times you said it. Damn. He like, eat, okay? You need to eat. You're gonna eat. Do you have any other questions? Remember to eat. I'm just like, bro. And then at the end, he was like, you look fabulous. Oh, I got weighed in. Boom. I'm not really proud of the number. I feel like I could have done better, but that's probably because I'm not eating enough protein. The last time I came to see the doctor, I was 216. Today I weighed in at 208. I lost 8 pounds. Whoop-de-whoop. I feel like I should have done better because it feels like it's been so long since I've been here. So, you know, it is what it is. That's another thing. I'm super critical of myself. So, you know, 8 pounds is great. That's good. But I do feel like I could have lost more in this time frame. And I feel like he wanted to tell me that I could have lost more in this time frame because I haven't been eating. Low key, high key, he wanted to probably say that to me. Whatever. I did ask him. I was like, you know, realistically, where should I be? Because in my head, I'm like, I only lost 8 pounds. That's not enough. And he was like, well, what's your goal? And I was like, I don't know. I don't remember what my goal weight was when I came to my initial consultation. I feel like we said 140. But he took my BMI and he pulled up this little chart. And so he was like, well, we want your BMI to be under 30. So right now you're about, I think based on what I weighed in as today, I think I was at like 37 for my BMI. So I got a ways to go. I think we landed on 165, 170 would be my goal weight to get my BMI down to 30. So yeah, I got a ways to go for sure. So I'm losing the weight. I do feel good about working out. I feel like somebody said, you know, don't push yourself too hard. And I don't feel like I'm pushing myself too hard. I feel like I'll know if I'm doing too much. And the great thing about the all-women gym that I go to, I don't feel pressured. I don't walk in there nervous about what routines we're gonna have to do for the day. I don't feel like anybody's staring at me. I feel like genuinely it's a facility or it's a group of women that are working out, that want to improve their health, improve their strength and their fitness, and there's no judgment. I'm about to go to my first personal training session. Today is February 2nd, second day of Black History Month. And I'm excited. I'm also a little nervous. You know, I haven't worked out in a while with other people, especially after having this surgery. So we'll see how it goes. So I just finished having my virtual therapy session. It was like right after my personal training session. And it was pretty good. I was tired, honey, okay? I was tired after I worked out. And it wasn't too intense of a workout, but I was tired. And I like that it is with this particular spot. Like I said, it's an all-women gym. And it's also small group personal training. So there was 3 of us in there, but it was still personal training. And I think that's really dope. In the past, when I had a personal trainer, it was just me and the trainer. And that can be intimidating because it's like, yo, if I'm not doing this position right, all they really doing is standing here looking at me or whatever. I like the fact that it's small group personal training. Because me and another woman in there were working on the same movements and everything. And then there was a woman that was clearly like on a different level, like using different weight sizes and everything from us. But it was amazing. It was good. So I will be back on Tuesday. I'm going to make it to my Tuesday class, my Tuesday boot camp, which is probably going to be way more intense, but I'm here for it. Had my therapy session. It was good. I was like, I'm losing weight because she asked me about my, you know, how I'm feeling about surgery and my decision. And I was like, I'm still glad that I made the decision. I was like, I'm losing weight. She was like, yes, you are. And I'm like, I guess I see it a little bit in my face. I don't know. Once again, my coworker was like, today, he was like, you got to tell me your secret. You got to tell me what you're doing. I don't know if he found me on here and he know that I had surgery. But listen, if you found me on here, you know I got surgery, then I don't care. Boop, I got surgery. Stop acting like you don't know what happened. If not, if you haven't found my channel, then stop asking me what I did. Leave me alone. He's cool though. But yeah, I'm about to go home. I'm hungry. I'm drinking my water. Definitely thirsty. About to go home and eat something. Tomorrow is Friday. TGIF. Woo! I'm actually planning on going back to Instacarting tomorrow. It'll be the first time I've Instacarted in like probably over a month. Yeah, definitely. Since before I had surgery was the last time I did Instacart. So I'm feeling good. Things are looking up. Everything's looking up. Life is looking good. My life is looking good. That's the energy you gotta have every day you wake up. That's not the energy I've been having every day I wake up, but that's the energy I have right now today on February 2nd of 2023. Life is good and it's gonna get better. I feel like that's pretty much it. I feel like the footage that I have from weeks prior is really gonna explain where I am currently in terms of my eating and all that kind of stuff. Here's the one thing. So I feel like I'm losing my butt, and we don't want that. Take the gut, not the butt. You don't really know where you're gonna lose the weight right away. Aside from your face, you know, you're gonna lose weight in your face first. But like outside of that, I feel like my butt is just getting smaller, and I didn't necessarily want that to happen. The good thing is though, you can always work on your glutes, build your butt in the gym, which is phenomenal. Because I just been looking. I'm gonna put some evidence in here for y'all. I'm just like, why my butt look like it's getting smaller? I don't want that to happen. We didn't ask for that. But you can't pick and choose where you lose the weight with this type of thing. What you can do is work out and focus on toning and sculpting your body the way you want it or would hope for it to look. And you can do that without having bariatric surgery, I'm just saying. I am a lot happier too. I think that I'm a lot happier because I'm seeing the changes as opposed to, you know, I've seen a lot of people on TikTok talk about how they worked out for months. They worked out 4 or 5 times a day for months and they didn't see the results that they wanted to see. I'm seeing the results and I'm happy with that because I know that it's only going to get better from here. I'm only 2 months out. And so I've come across a lot of people on TikTok who have had VSG surgery or bariatric surgery, and you know, 4 or 5 months out they've lost like 90 pounds, 100 pounds, and so I know I'm only going to get better from here. So I'm really excited to see that change and to keep being consistent with my workouts so that I can also see my body getting stronger, toning up and things like that, because that's definitely one of my goals as well. I don't want to just lose the weight. I feel like a lot of people that have bariatric surgery or VSG surgery, they lose the weight and then they don't really work out, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I definitely want to make it a routine to work out and to be comfortable in the gym if I decide to get just a regular gym membership at some point. I want to be comfortable and know what I'm doing when I go in there and know how to really target certain parts of my body and really become obsessed with fitness and health and making sure that I'm feeling and looking good from the inside out. That's what my goal is. I think that's everything. Y'all know I say that, but then I be having mad other stuff to say. But no, I really think that's everything. So this is my 2-month post-op check-in or update, and yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.